Welcome to the overview for SED 391, Current Laws and Initiatives. In this overview, we will discuss course expectations, the breakdown of how your SED 391 grade is compiled, as well as the essential application for this course, the IEP project. In SED 391, we will discuss the latest special ed initiatives and the most up-to-date laws. Your grade is evidenced by multiple factors, including the participation in and completion of module activities, evidencing of the knowledge, performance, and disposition standards in the IEP project process, progress, and final product, as well as the completion of 6 online modules. This is the breakdown for your SED 391 grade. 40% of your grade for SED 391 is your IEP project. There are 2 components to the IEP project. The first component is the individual component, which is worth 20 points. The second component is the group component, which is worth 40 points. The total for the IEP project is 60 points. We will discuss the specifics for the IEP project in a few moments. 30% of your grade for SED 391 are the online modules. There are 6 online modules that are each worth 10 points. These modules will begin the first week of module. They are due each Friday, and we will be discussing and going over in ReggieNet in a few moments where exactly you can locate those modules and how to complete them. 30% of your grade for SED 391 are module learning activities. These are different than the online modules as these go over the course of the entire semester. Some are done inside module and some are done outside module. There are typically 10 module activities and most are worth about 3 points. In a few moments, we will go over on ReggieNet where you will submit these module activities and where you can find them. There are several other requirements to evidence the disposition standards in this course. The first requirement is the Individual Professional Development Plan. This is a plan that you will create towards the end of the semester to carry you into student teaching. The next requirement is article reflections. Throughout the semester, we may give you several articles to reflect on, discuss in class, or complete module activities on. The last is attendance and tardiness. Unexcused absences and/or tardiness at module or your clinical site can adversely impact the disposition evaluation and accordingly lower your final grade for this course. Below you will see the letter grades that are assigned on the following scale. 93 to 100 is an A, 84 to 92 is a B, 74 to 83 is a C, 63 to 73 is a D, and anything lower than 63% is an F. The average of the 3 percentages and satisfactory completion of required assignments will determine your final course grade in SED 391 according to the department grading scale. A minimum grade of C must be earned for consideration of advancement to student teaching in this course. Next, we will talk more specifically about the essential application for this course, the IEP project. Since writing IEPs is so essential to our jobs as special educators, it is important that we evidence our ability to write appropriate IEPs as well as being able to work cooperatively on a team. We will spend ample time across several modules learning and discussing IEP paperwork. We will discuss Illinois State Board of Education IEP paperwork as well as paperwork on an online site called Easy IEP. You will be given a case study 1 week prior to the IEP project individual component being due. You will complete your individual portion of the IEP based off of the info in that case study by 10 p.m. Wednesday, September 26, 2018. The next day at module, you will have 2 hours to complete the group portion of the IEP with your assigned group. The application includes the following components: use of the ISB IEP forms that will be accessed from ReggieNet, analysis of a case study to gather pertinent information, individual completion of required forms and notes prior to the group meeting to demonstrate preparedness, participation in the group IEP meeting and forms completed during module, completed ISB IEP, and your presentation of the IEP and question and answer session with your instructor. For the individual completion, which is worth 20 points, you will individually complete the following pages: the documentation of evaluation results page, the completion of the eligibility determination, and the individual completion of the present levels of academic achievement and functional performance. This will all happen prior to the IEP meeting and prior to module on Thursday morning. Once you arrive at module on Thursday, we will be completing the group component of the project, which is worth 40 points. Together with your assigned group, you will complete the IEP conference summary report, the eligibility determination. You will complete 2 SMART goals with 2 objectives or benchmarks per goal. You will also complete the educational accommodations and supports page, the assessment page, the state assessment of language proficiency, as well as the educational services and placement page. Your final products will be graded for professional writing, full group participation, professional language, and presentation. Once the 2-hour window is up, your group will upload your final IEP product to ReggieNet and take part in a mock IEP meeting. Crystal and myself act as the parents or guardians of your case study learner, and you and your group members will act as members of the IEP team, presenting the IEP to us. Crystal and I will grade your knowledge and performance in this meeting based off of a 5-point rubric. These points are separate from your essential application grade. Once you are ready to submit your IEP project, whether it be the individual or group component, you will go onto ReggieNet to SCD 391. On the left-hand side, you will see a tab that says Assignments. Click on the Assignments tab. Once you are in the Assignments tab, you will see that there is the group component link as well as the individual component link. The individual component you will see opens up on September 20th and closes September 26th by 10 p.m. When you're ready to submit your individual component, you will go ahead and click on the link, add your attachments, which will be your IEP paperwork, and click Submit. Once you are ready to submit your group component, you will do the same. You will click on the blue link, add your attachments, and then click Submit. You will see that your group component is due on September 27th, and it is due in class. You can also find the 6 online modules within SCD 391 on ReggieNet. You will go ahead and scroll down the left-hand side, and you will see all the way at the bottom lessons 1 through 6. Each lesson has its own tab. When you are ready to start a lesson, you will go ahead and click on that link. Once you click on the link, there will be multiple links that appear, one for instructional materials and one for learning activities. You must complete the instructional materials first prior to doing the learning activities. Click on the instructional materials link and you will see that there are some that are required and some that are optional. You must complete all of the required instructional materials prior to being able to do the lesson activity. Once you are ready to do the lesson activity, you may click the back button, scroll down, and click on the learning activity. You will see that it comes up as a blue link. When you are ready to complete the learning activity, you will go ahead and click on the blue link and the quiz will pop up. The last piece of 391 that we will cover on ReggieNet are module activities. When you scroll down to the left-hand side, you will see that there is a tab for module activities. Once you click on this tab, you will see that multiple module activities pop up. When you need to access one of these activities, just go ahead and click on the link. When you click on the link, you will see that a description, a graphic, and sometimes even the actual activity will be on there. This is not where you will actually submit your module activities. You will submit those under the Assignments tab. If you go back to the module activities page, at the bottom you will see that there is an actual rubric for points for module activities. Most of the activities that you will complete for module are worth 3 points. Whenever you are completing an activity, you can reference this to see where you think your work is falling and how to obtain a 3, a 2.5, or whatever grade you are seeking. We will not have module activities due each week, but they will be due most of the weeks that we have module. Thank you for your time and attention to this overview of SED 391. I hope that it was helpful and informative. We welcome your questions and are happy to answer them. If you do still have questions, please submit them in the question bar below. Thank you.